Oh, gosh, that moved. No, it didn't. Oh, wow, okay. I'm trying to unmute it. Well, there we go. Right. Waiting for it to all catch up. Yay. Whoops, I didn't even see what the thing was called. Season 2 prep. Dad didn't. Just for Panda.
Catherine says first.
Hello.
Catherine says good morning, B.
Good morning.
Catherine says how's everything been this morning?
Ah, not very fun.
Catherine says oh dang, what happened?
The authentication servers are down. And I can...
Little Lally says freaking sucks.
Yep.
Catherine says oh whoa, I was just about to get on too.
And even
Never
though
mind, I guess.
Even though I'm whitelisted...
Little Lally says I can do nothing.
It won't let me on. It says you're not whitelisted, even though I've put it on offline mode and turned the whitelisting... the whitelisting's still on. I'm not turning the whitelisting off. For security, obviously.
Deleted says morning.
Morning, Morgs.
Mischievous Panda says ahoy Minoy Bubblegum Studio album cover for the album cover of my farts.
Coconuts.
Catherine says can you turn it off temporarily just to get yourself back in there?
Maybe. Hold on. Why am I hearing myself come back through?
Mischievous Panda says ha 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 ha, you saw the video.
Oh, I replied, check Discord. Found it. Right. Muted the audio. Yay.
Catherine says also the music isn't on. Yeah, I just noticed.
I haven't turned it on yet.
Little Lally says even BC Main doesn't want to open the server lists.
Yeah. The problem is if I turn the whitelist off, then anyone that has the information can join. I guess it's only a test server, so I can still turn the whitelist off. But it'll only be Java people that can play, unfortunately.
Mischievous Panda says ha ha ha, I love it. Catherine says can you do it just temporarily for a few minutes?
I don't think you can change the whitelist while the server is running. Hey Titanic, how are you? Right, let's give this another go, shall we?
Catherine says ah.
Should let me in now.
Says hope they fix it soon.
Leave it, how's it going?
Catherine says is the normal server down as well at the moment?
Yes, the normal server
Little Lally says I want to get my storage done.
The normal server won't even load because Geyser can't connect to the Xbox network, and because of that, for Bedrock players, it won't start. The server won't even start. Hey, Livelit. Ata hello, how are we?
Catherine says, oh wow, lots of technology issues this morning.
Yeah, it's Microsoft's turn now. Oh, protected by claim. Lol. Wait. Oh, it doesn't recognize me as... Oh, it doesn't recognize me as a admin on the server.
Catherine says that is so strange.
Oh, we have a protection mod there. Leave it. And because we're having some issues with the, there we go. Wow, what's going on? Something's going nuts. Hold on. I'm just going to... Something's wrong with the server.
Mischievous Panda says coconuts.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly dee. What the hell is going on, man? Betty Princess, hello. Damn, even my computer's having a hissy fit. Okay, let's see if I can do it now. There we go. Yes, that's correct, Pretty Princess. It is Bouncy in New Zealand. Bouncy NZ. So it's even... It thinks I'm a totally different character. I don't have any of my stuff, any of my permissions, everything's... That's weird. Yes, that's what NZ stands for, yep.
Little Lally says you're not authenticated.
Yeah, I'm not, because I had to put the server in offline mode just so that I could connect. I love it. I love it. I hope they're waxed. No, this is going to be our spawn area for Season 2. Oh, Jellybean fixed the stairs. Oh, and worked on her shop.
Little Lally says there is a bell.
There is a bell. Ding. Oh, Felix, thank you for the heart me and the ice cubes. Sophie, thank you for the heart me. Catherine and Lally, thank you for the heart me. Felix, thank you for the fighting. Oh, the chat thing's not working properly. Hope no one's checking on Twitch because I just realized I didn't have that set up.
Little Lally says we should ring it when we start this season.
Yeah, we should, eh? That one's going, that one's going, that one's going. Right, okay. Hopefully everything should come up soon. Where's the bell? Where's the bell? Am I blind? Hold on. Let me find it. Don't tell me. Hey, Morgs.
Topia Craft says wait, so does it start tomorrow or tonight?
Oh, there's the bell. Well, it was gonna start tonight, but I realized we haven't sorted out the permits, and we need to sort that out before people start building farms. I think that's all we needed to do. And I'm gonna work on updating to 1.21.10 hopefully before we go live too. just because there should be some performance and stability enhancements in that. Gosh, that took ages for TikTok's chat to come through, man.
Little Lally says that egg will not be there when we start, right?
No, it won't. Oh, those are end crystals. I wondered what they were.
Catherine says, oh, did you see there's a new snapshot release with mummified skellies?
No. But I did see the information about the new snapshot that allows you to stay mounted and your mounts can swim.
Little Lally says it's an odd mob. Little Lally says I am already terrified of it.
Zombie horse spawning egg. Horse feed? Oh, Farmer's Delight. Oh yeah, I put Farmer's Delight on there too. If you guys know what that is, look at this. You want to make some cooked bacon? Bacon sandwiches? Bacon and eggs? Mateo.
Little Lally says on the new server.
Yeah. Oh, there's one other. Sorry. Oh, I closed all my browsers. Damn it. I had a mod open. It was a mod to make something purely server side. It was a Patbox mod for something. Patbox.
Catherine says, Lally, surely add that to your kitchen stall. Little Lally says, oh, so someone can sell those if they want it?
I guess so. It also creates some new items that you need to... There we go. Polymer patch for Farmer's Delight. Hold on. I need to add this as well. This is to make it completely server-side.
Deleted says, are we dedicated a thing we sell? Little Lally says, I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many items.
No, that's all good. Hey, Mateo. It's private server, man. And this is just a test server at the moment. It's going to officially be called Squirrelcraft once it launches. It will be private. We will let people in, maybe, depending on contributions and stuff like that. But we've got quite a few people on at the moment. Had I already downloaded that? No, apparently not. Okay, so I need to add that to the server, and then I need to restart the server again.
Little Lally says it deleted, probably not.
Yeah, I am doing donut SMP. Thank you though. Topia and Big L, thanks for the heart me. Topia, thank you for the heart me. Okay, back to this one.
Catherine says, why is that such a recommended server?
It's quite a big server, and people can grief other people's bases, and there's a lot of PvP and other stuff on there. I've played it once, but I didn't really like it all that much, and as I've stated plenty of times, I don't like building on servers where other people can destroy your stuff.
Catherine says, oh, I've never heard of it. I wouldn't want to be on that kinda server either.
Hey Infinity, how's it going? Alright, let's try this again.
Little Lally says yeah, that server is not a fave for me either.
Oh yeah, I know, tell me about it. Why is that running so slow? Hey Scout, how's it going, man? Hello, is it Hugh? H-U? How are we?
Catherine says, oh wow, so the issue you're having is worldwide?
Yeah. It's the Minecraft authentication servers.
Deleted says, oh, I was kicked.
Yeah, I know. I'm restarting the server. Trying to restart the server. But I have Farmer's Delight on there, don't I?
Deleted says, oh my bad, sorry.
Apparently not. Right, okay.
Topia Craft says, so what exactly is happening with Minecraft?
Authentication servers are down. No one can log into their accounts. Time zone. Yeah, we're in New Zealand, man. It's like 9:45 in the morning. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, yeah. You're in India, are you? Even my remote support software is having issues. It must run through Azure because it's very, very slow.
Catherine says, dang man, the other week it was banks and the rest. This week it's Microsoft. What's next week?
Well, it was AWS last week, so Amazon, and this week it's Microsoft. They're the two biggest cloud providers. Fitted, how's it going? Excuse me. Filipino. No, it's not up. I'm connecting to a private server that I'm running locally for testing purposes. Or not. Nope, I'm not connecting to a private server because apparently it closed itself. What the heck is going on here? I can only load an offline mode, which is why I'm just using a local testing server. I can play single player and I can play my private server here for testing. That's it. Oh, okay. I just tried to then again and it still said it can't access the servers. It's probably slowly coming back up over time. Minecraft status check. Anyway, let's check. Yeah, it's starting to come back up now by the looks of it. I'll check Down Detector as well from Microsoft and Azure. Yeah. It's the nature of cloud services. It takes time. No, it's just the way cloud services work. It takes time for stuff to come through. So Microsoft's Microsoft service is coming back, but Minecraft is a bit slower behind that.
Little Lally says URG. Hope I can join soon. Things needs to get done.
Yeah, I know.
Bugging me laughing face.
I know. This is a mic from Kmart, mate. It's like $50. It comes with the stand. I've just got some good filters set up and an EQ in OBS to make it sound good. It's gonna start doing anything or what? Damn.
Little Lally says, would you say gather gear for streaming first and then get the PC?
The PC is the most expensive part, so I don't know. Because I already had the computer, so I just had to buy the streaming stuff. That's a hard one. I would say do it in whichever way makes financial sense for yourself.
Little Lally says yeah, that is probably best.
Yes, Panda, what's your question? Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Infinity. Thank you for the roses. Ooh, 5. Thank you.
Mischievous Panda says when we start, because most of us have our spots sorted, do we walk there? Or can we get telep?
No, you'll have to get there by yourself.
Panda says teleported lol.
It is Minecraft.
Mischievous Panda says sweet. I was hoping you'd say that lol.
No, there will be no teleporting.
Mischievous Panda says is it one player sleep?
Yeah, it's still only one player sleep, yep. If anyone sleeps, it skips the night, yep.
Little Lally says I need to gather things on my way to my mushroom.
Yeah, I'll be gathering a heap of stuff on my way over as well.
Mischievous Panda says thank goodness lol.
Gosh, my remote stuff's so bad at the moment. I could walk out to the cabin, type the command in and walk back in. It would be quicker. And I don't know why, that's the weird part. Oh well. We'll do this instead then.
Catherine says our area is 10,000 blocks away from spawn. It's going to be a good week before we get there.
Mine's further than that. Bit of VR, yes I do. And hey, the best family, how's it going? Right, let's work on mods.
Mischievous Panda says at Catherine only 10,000? Lol. Catherine says will the Nether Highway still be at level 118?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me jump on the single
Little
player.
Lally says at least you can travel together, Catherine.
Hold on, I'll jump on my single player copy of the world so I can tell you how far mine is. Where am I? Spawn.
Mischievous Panda says we can't see lol.
That's okay. 11,700 meters away for me. That's a lot of phantoms. Anyway, back to the browser. We're going mod hunting. Right. Start up the top. Almanac. Oh, finally it's been updated. 9 and 10. Nice. Download. That one hasn't been updated since 1.21.5. Oh, Apple Skin's been updated too. Nice.
Little Lally says even my offline world is a bit laggy.
Yeah, everything's laggy. It's crazy. Uh, 1.21.10. I'll go for the release, not the alphas. Yeah, I'll go for the... Oh, they're still releasing 5 days, 2 days, yesterday, 7 hours. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. C2ME's already got builds out for the 25W44A snapshot. That's cool. That's awesome. So I'll get that one. 1.21.10.
Mischievous Panda says my solo world is smooth as a rock bottom.
Chunky.
Mischievous Panda says baby's bottom.
Updated 3 weeks ago. 1.4.51. That is the version I already have. I don't need to update that one. Okay, what's next? Chunky cloth config.
Mischievous Panda says, does this mean we've got to update to 1.2, 1.10?
Yeah, I'll have all the mods in the Google Drive by the time we go. I'm just seeing if we can. I would like to, because apparently there's bug fixes and performance fixes and stuff.
Mischievous Panda says, oh sweet.
Yep, it's an update too. Collective by Cerulean. We use quite a few of his mods actually. He's really good. Thank you, Jellybean. We want this one. Yep, 813. No, that's like fabric. Custom names is this one. 0.33. 0.3.3. Oh yeah, I've already got that one. Okay, sweet. Fabric API. Ooh, updated 22 hours ago. Snapshot? Yep, snapshots. Okay, we want the... Yeah, 136. What version are we running? We're running 133. Okay, yeah, that can get updated. Carpet. I'll have to have a hunt around for that one. Fabric language. Why do we have two of those in there? There shouldn't be one of those in there. Let's go back to here for a second. Oh, has it logged me out again? Man. Ooh. My Minecraft might be back up, peoples.
Little Lally says I am tempted to go wash my car since I have to wait for Microsoft to fix their issues, laughing face. Little Lally says Bcmain is even offline now.
Damn. Okay, my launcher is reconnected again. Where are my server properties? You're back, Mateo? Hello again. Gosh, what is going on today? Friggin' heck. Thank you, Mateo. Bye. Server stuff, Grizzly, because there's not much else to do. Gosh, okay, where am I? Back to mods. That was fabric carpet. What are we after now? Fabric language. Kotlin. 13.722. Yeah, okay, I've already got that one. Don't need to update that one. Cool. What's next? The Farmers Delight ones I've just done. Ferrite core. 4 weeks ago. I think that we're probably still on the latest version of that one. 0.0.0 for fabric. Yes, we are. Right, Floodgate. I've just checked that yesterday. It's fine. Forge config. API port 3 weeks ago. Yeah, for season 2, mate. For season 2. Where am I? 21.10. We've got Forge config. Where are we? 21.96. Okay, so we need to download you. Get off my lawn. We are 1.8. Where am I? 1.18.0, 1.18.0. Yep, we're on the latest version of that. HTML I just got yesterday, so that's fine. Inventory mending by Cerulean. 121.10. 1.2 Forge new. We've got this version, we need that version for Cerulean. Inventory view. 1.4.18. Yes, we need that. Oh, did that actually start? Did it? Oh, it did. How nice. I didn't say page up, thank you. I said up. That's weird. Anyway, inventory view. Did I download that one? 18, I think I did. Where's my downloads folder? No, I did not. Okay, need to grab you. What's next? Journey map. Three weeks ago. We are now 6.00 beta 52. 1.21.10. That one. It's after journey map. Just mob heads. Cerulean mod. How's it going? Is it Fruck? How are we today? 1.21.10. Getting ready for it, yeah. Right, scroll down again. Lithium. Two weeks ago, eh? What are we running? 0.19.1. 0.19.2. Oh, 0.20. Even better. Thank you.
Mischievous Panda says, can we try the Nature's Compass?
No, because it needs to be installed both on client and server side, which means it won't work for the Bedrock players, and they won't be able to connect without having the mod available to them. I already talked to to Jellybean about that a while ago.
Little Lally says, you want to exclude me, Panda?
1.21.9, 1.21.10, 151. Same file? Probably the same file, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, sweet. Lethos stitched is good. polymer.
Mischievous Panda says fart? No?
Fart. 1.14. Sorry, 0.14.3. Ocean staking.
Little Lally says it read that as fart ha ha ha.
Yeah, I know. Hilarious. 1.1.2. Okay, what else we got? Replanting crops. Another one by Ceruleum. This is what, our third or fourth mod by Ceruleum now? 1.21.10, 5.5. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Cervical fabric. Under 5.14.
Little Lally says people shouldn't fart around me. I laugh at farts.
You'd be laughing a lot at our place then. I have two boys, remember? Oh wait, two. Come on. Is that the one we're running? That is the one we're running. Okay, sweet. S-Graves. Cool. Tectonic. .21.10. How nice. Airlith. .21.10. Another Cerulean mod, Tree Harvester. I think we already have that one. 1.12.0, 1.21.9. Yeah, we do. We do, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. And now what are we after? Yet another. Yet another config library. .8.0. Yep, we've got that one too. Okay, nice. All server mods are available for 1.21.10. Right, now we need to go for the client-side mods. Which are a lot of the same as the server mods. Hopefully that'll work on 10 as well. Bit of Grassify. .8.2. Oh yeah, that's a new version. Sweet. Better mount HUD. 1.2.6. Yep, we've got 1.2.6. Cool. Better tab. Ooh, someone's messaging me. Of course, it's my brother. Oh, so okay, guys. Anyone that's on the Discord, check the memes channel. My brother just sent me that. It's freaking hilarious. This one updated last week. Let's have a look see. Yes, I believe so.
Mischievous Panda says OML.
Yeah, my brother loves all the. He's an accountant and a business analyst and stuff, so he loves that sort of stuff. Anything to do with taxes and government and spending and stuff, he's into all of that.
Little Lally says love it when they use Elmo for these memes.
Infinity, you might have to go to the top, right up the top, and do the browse channels and just see if you've got it there. It's under the general section. What are we doing? Better tab.
Mischievous Panda says analyst.
Analyst. Nice try though. That wouldn't surprise me if he had one of those by how pretentious, I guess would be the word he is. Nah, he's okay. We pretty much communicate exclusively in sending each other memes.
Mischievous Panda says, oh, amethyst, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Where are my camera
Little
utils?
Lally says me and my brother do shorts.
Sweet, 1.20, 1.10. The camera utils, nice. Collective we already updated from the server, so I can grab it from there. Custom name we've got already. Ooh, distance horizons. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Oh, yep. 236B. What version am I running? 236B. Oh, I'm already running that version, am I? Well, I'm running that one, so I'll just download the new one anyway. Cool. What do I have to now? Durability tooltip. Yes, please work. Where am I? Dribble 1.6. Yep, we already have that version. Sweet. What's next? Dynamic FPS. Right, what versions have we got on this one? Dynamic FPS 3.1.0. Oh, yep, we can get that one too. Sweet. Essentials. Yep. There we go. Gosh, they do lots of updates. Okay, all the fabric stuff we've got sorted already. Farmer's Delight we've got sorted. Ferret Core we've got sorted. Floodgate we're good. Free cam. Oh yeah, we're already running that version. Sweet. Guys, isn't a problem. Get off my lawn. We've already got horse stats. Horse stats mod. I hate it when they don't put the correct information in the file name.
Jellybean says mevening.
Evening. Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay, sweet. Is this the one I was using? Gallery.
Jellybean says
Yes.
what's happening? Is Minecraft still down?
No, apparently it's back up now. I'll try and load up the other server and see if it lets me. Oh, I've got to put Geyser back before I do that. Gosh. Right, back here. Okay, I'm just gonna close out of there and reload. Something's not right with my remote control software. I'm guessing they use Azure in the back end since they have Microsoft single sign-on and stuff, and it's just, oh man, so slow. We're also getting ready to update to 1.21.10. When my computer decides it wants to do something. Not my computer, sorry, the server.
Jellybean says, oh yay, another installation.
Apparently it's a lot of bug fixes. And performance stuff for one from .9 to .10. That's pretty much the only change, apparently. If something's going on with the server, it's running really weird. No, it's still crashing when I try and load it. Created a crash report, eh? Right, I'm just gonna reboot the server. Like, completely restart it. Because it's being weird. So durability viewer.
Jellybean says, did you see the pedestal for the dragon egg?
I did.
Little Lally says it looks awesome. Jellybean. Jellybean says, what do you think?
I think it looks good. I put a dragon egg on there. Obviously the dragon egg won't be there until we kill the dragon, but yeah. Guys, okay, so I didn't download this one. That one. Durability viewer, thank you. I did download it, it just hadn't shown up in my downloads folder yet because my computer's been silly.
Jellybean says, yeah, loving the new shelves as you can probably tell.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, what are we doing after the durability? Doing the essentials, yeah, guys, yeah, that's mine immediately fast. I did whole stats mod, yep. Ooh, updated 2 days ago.
Mischievous Panda says modern fix, immediately fast. Journey map, web map.
Yep, that's what I'm up to immediately fast. 1.13.0, no, 1.13.2. Okay, that's a new version. Cool. What's next? Inventory mending. No, we've got that. Inventory view. I'm pretty sure I've already got. The server. Yeah, I've got that already. What? Oh yeah, I know. Thank you. Iris is the next one. Iris shaders. 1.9.6. Sweet, I'm running 1.9.3, so okay, that's cool. Iris, I just got Journey Mob, I've got that, I've got Lightmatica, that's the next one. And we want printer as well, Lightmatica. We are running, I think we're on 24.2. No, I'm on 24.1. Okay, well 24.3's out, so we'll grab that one. And printer. Oops. Wrong button. That one. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I already have the latest printer, so we don't need to worry about the printer. Right here. Okay. Lithium, we've got Lithostitch, we've got longer chat history. Now, some of these you guys won't need, like longer chat history. That's personal preference if you want that or not. I just have it because I like being able to go back up and down and see what's happening on the server and stuff. Longer chat history fabric. 1.7, 1.7, I already have that one. Okay, Mali Lib. Excuse me. $26.3, I'm running $26.2, yep, so we'll grab that one. Right, mini herd. 37.2. Yep. After mini hard we have mod menu. Yeah, got that one already. There were problems. I actually ended up removing it from the server because there were issues, but it's there. Oh, I'll have to check all the data packs too. Yep, thank you. Where are we? 16 RC1. Yeah, we've already got that version. We're good. We don't need to change mod menu. Wait, why do I have more chat history and longer chat history? Don't they do the same thing? Weird. Yeah, I'm not going to use the more one. I'll use the longer one. So more chat history can go. Right, mouse tweaks. Oh, 3 weeks ago. Nice. What are we running now? 121.9, 229. Oh, yeah, we already have that version. Sweet. We don't need to download that one. Cool. Polymer. I've already got. Potion stacking. I've already got. Replanting crops. I've already got. Servux, S-Grave, Sodium.
Little Lally says sigh,
Spark.
even realms are still offline.
Oh no. Once the server comes back up, which shouldn't be too much longer. Hold on. The main server is up and running.
Little Lally says BC main is still offline.
Oh, and the test server crashed. Okay. Wait, was it 207? Yeah, 207. Oh, did it turn the file sharing off again? Oh my gosh. I hate Windows 11. It's not public. It's a private network. Can you just set the damn thing to private, please? Settings, network, internet, advanced, gosh. Sorry guys, this is being a pain in the ass. Oh, antivirus settings, user control. Advanced sharing settings. Why does it keep detecting it as a public network? It doesn't give me that option because I've had to manually set it up.
Venom says boo.
Morning, Venom.
Mischievous Panda says NZ police website is down too.
Damn.
Venom says how goes it be and Panda?
Having issues with my network now.
Mischievous Panda says it Venom you scared me.
You guys can see that, can't you?
Mischievous Panda says going okay, craving a word game. Little Lally says yes we can. Venom says that was my plan evil Venom I am lol. Venom says then send it Panda lol. Mischievous Panda says ooh look at that red tube tab.
Hmm.
Venom says I do GTG back to work.
Nice try
even
there,
in.
Panda.
Mischievous Panda says 69 notifications. Venom says not me looking. Venom says B needs to tell us something lol.
I need to tell you to stop looking at my tabs.
Mischievous Panda says oh it was the first thing I did lol, looked at the tabs and bookmarks.
You won't find much interesting stuff there, unfortunately.
Venom says sussy. Mischievous Panda says the search history, however.
Yeah, you'll never get to see that. Why is it assigning it that IP address?
Venom says nah Panda, he deletes it.
No, I don't delete it.
Jellybean says that means there's something to see, winking face.
No, connected devices.
Mischievous Panda says maybe a zipped folder in the depths of his C drive.
Yeah.
Venom says it's in the new server lol JK.
Yeah, static route. That's what I want.
Venom
right?
says okay, I seriously have to go back to work.
Here we go. This is what I want.
Venom says I gotta be a good worker B.
Okay.
Mischievous Panda says just laundry and gardening. Never thought you'd be the type to garden B lol.
I actually have a garden. Don't really do much on it anymore though. Why is it assigning this computer the wrong friggin' IP address?
Venom says keep my wife's name out your mouth lol.
Lol.
Jellybean says whose wife? Mischievous Panda says whoa whoa whoa. Venom says lol ALR Sile later.
See you, Venom.
Mischievous Panda says king of the castle, king of the castle. You will never get this, you will never get this. Jellybean says yeah, you run away in fear, dude.
Jelly bean.
Mischievous Panda says wuss. Mischievous Panda says kidding, we love you Venom. Little Lally says oh, even I felt that.
Okay, it's there now correctly. So why is the DHCP not doing its job there? Did I copy the MAC address wrong, maybe? No, MAC address is correct. Weird. Anyway, I'll just close and reconnect that one in a sec.
Mischievous Panda says at Little Lally, did you fart and it rumbled up the front? Jellybean says, oh, I love it when that happens. Mischievous Panda says it's a feeling like no other. At least it hits the right spot. Jellybean says unlike most men.
Geyser is having some issues there. What the heck is going on here? Oh, shots fired, eh, Jellybean?
Jellybean says always. Mischievous Panda says ha ha ha, nice one wife. Go get M Tiger. Little Lally says raw.
Why is it not pasting? Downloads. Copy. Yep, right. Okay, back.
Jellybean says a wild Lally appears.
Oi, Lolly. Okay, both the servers are up now. It's even let me actually connect. Now we need to work out the permit stuff that we were talking about. Where are we? In progress. Boom.
Little Lally says yes, we need to.
In the rules for new seasons section, we have the permit idea from from Panda.
Jellybean says I did put paper in frames in the shops. Little Lally says who is gonna control that?
Well, I guess we need to decide who has what, and then I will keep an eye on it. And people, so basically, for the first however long, after a certain, well, I'm not sure how long, but after a certain amount of time, people will be able to build their own farms regardless. But the permits are there, so as an example of Jellybeans doing totems, nobody else can build a totem farm. We can still go raid mansions and get totems and stuff like that, but we can't build any sort of raid farm to get totems.
Jellybean says I reckon we make another book where we write down who owns what permit.
Oh, yep, I definitely agree with that. And that way, if someone needs totems, they can either go and manually farm them, manually get them the old-fashioned way, or they can go to Jellybean's store and buy a totem.
Pop it by the meeting area.
Yeah.
Little Lally says yes. That book idea. Mischievous Panda says what if we randomize them and people can trade if they choose to?
It needs to be sorted out before the season starts. That's the problem, because we want to make sure it's gauged to people's strengths too. As an example, there's no point giving someone, as an example, the redstone farms and stuff if they can't build the redstone farms.
Jellybean says me and Lally already built our shops based on our items.
Yeah, but that can still change.
Mischievous Panda says oh true.
So at the moment, Jellybean's got sniffer eggs. Well, totems is their main thing.
Yes, believe we should stick to what we can give. Jellybean says I say people can ask what they'd like to sell and we can vote on them.
That's probably a better idea. So Lali's doing the food, the regeneration from the mushrooms, and she's doing milk, and I see what you've done here with the paper. Okay, yep.
Jellybean says mushroom soup and milk.
Yeah.
Little Lally says mushroom stew and milk.
I will probably... I don't know. Is there anything in particular you would like to do, Panda? Now, bear in mind, we don't have to have... Not everything has to have a permit.
Mischievous Panda says can I do sugarcane and gunpowder or cactus? Or dyes? Jellybean says so we can rename the paper to say shop permit, whatever the shop sells.
Yeah. Dyes you can get from... the leather person.
Jellybean says your website is still over the screen.
Oh, thank you.
Mischievous Panda says rockets?
Rockets is a hard one because everybody does it at different paces and people use a lot more. Like, I use so many rockets, I'd be spending half of my time farming for diamonds just to buy rockets. I mean, I go through like a shulker box of rockets a week.
Mischievous Panda says that's true.
It's usually for things like iron farms, redstone. I don't know, how does Hermitcraft do it? What are their permits? Let's have a quick Google.
Mischievous Panda says they have tiers.
Yeah, okay. Hmm. Is there anything more new? Everything I can find is all like years old.
We don't want to overcomplicate it, really.
No, we don't. Hold on, let me click the link that Panda put there.
Deleted says BIDK what I've done to my Litomatica. I couldn't place grass blocks and I changed something and now. Deleted says it's placing everywhere.
You might have turned auto place on for the Lightmatica printer. Check your key bindings for that, or just turn the rendering off for a second and then go into the settings.
Little Lally says selling something that is not used regularly but regular enough to make money. Deleted says tie.
No worries.
Little Lally says if we sell iron, someone else can sell the armor.
Armor will be from an NPC shop for the copper armor.
Deleted says by turn off do you mean unload and wait a min?
Yeah, just turn the rendering off, which for me is MR. Thank you for the roses, Chameleon.
Deleted says thank why you.
No worries.
Little Lally says I logged on. Yes.
Cool. It says the permits are only for the shops. So I can still have an, like, as an example, say Jellybean got the iron permit. From the looks of it, I can still have an iron farm. I just can't sell iron at my shop.
Jellybean says I like the idea of not being about to have that farm though.
Yeah.
Little Lally says that makes a lot of sense and you can't let others take freely.
But I like the idea of, because it'll...
Jellybean says because what's the point in selling the item if everyone can farm it?
Well, a lot of people aren't interested in making farms too, Jellybean. But yeah, I like the idea of if there's a permit for iron, the only iron farm can be held by the permit holder for the first, I don't know, couple of months or something, and then other people can start farming iron or something. Like once it gets to a point where, you know, we're all
Jellybean says maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
Little Lally says yeah, that is a nice rule for the shops.
Because it gives people
Jellybean says that's a decent timeline.
for everyone to promote
Deleted
progress at a
didn't
good time.
work.
Oh, it didn't work? Oh, bummer.
Deleted says should I delete the mod and re-download it?
That's probably not a bad idea. Deleted, yeah, Morgs.
Mischievous Panda says, can I do wool?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just looking, so I told it to, from your one, I told it to create an SMP template. Morning, baby. Okay, give me a sec.
Little Lally says, oh yes, wool. I am lazy at searching for sheep. Jellybean says wool is a great idea. Little Lally says, and I will buy regularly too since I keep on losing my beds.
Yeah. Right, okay. Beds. There is a bed NPC vendor too, though. If we come over here, you can buy the beds from the vendor that's going to be in here for sticks. Or maybe we should make it that if a NPC vendor sells a corresponding item, you can only buy it from the NPC if the player shop is out of stock.
Little Lally says yes. Jellybean says, ooh, that's a good idea.
So things like leather, for instance. Let me go back to this chat GPT thingy. So they do it with like 3 tiers of permits.
Says, and wool is useful in many other ways.
That is true, yes it is. They do a 3-tier system, an iron, a gold, and a diamond system. Every player gets, this is for how Hermitcraft system works apparently. Every player gets 3 iron permits, which are common basic block and materials. So like cobblestone, dirt, sand, torches, wool, all that sort of stuff. Now remember, you don't have to exclusively get your items from the shop. You can make your own. You just can't build farms for them. You can still go mine your own cobblestone manually, your own dirt manually, make your own torches from your manually mined trees and coal and everything. That's fine. This is just to go, oh, I need, 4 stacks of torches to go and spawn-proof my area. I'll just shoot over to, I don't know, Panda's shop, pay a couple of diamonds, grab 4 stacks of torches and go do what I need to do. That's more what it's for. Then you get 2 mid-tier, which are utility or crafted items, which are redstone components, concrete, glass, crops, that sort of stuff. And then tier 3 or diamond tier, you get 1, and that's rare or valuable items, which is either netherite, enchanted gear, rockets, or beacons. So like here's an example permit list for iron tier. You have cobblestone, stone bricks, sand and gravel, dirt, grass and mud blocks, logs and planks. Choose by wood type.
Says I would say totems is also in that tier.
Yes it is. I'm reading out the fuller list now. Wool, flowers, dyes, clay, terracotta, seeds, saplings, leather, books, torches and lanterns. That is all under the iron tier. So we get 3 of those each, and there's quite a few of us on the server, so that's fine. Gold tier we get 2, that's concrete and concrete powder, glass and stained glass, iron tools and armor, redstone components like repeaters, pistons, hoppers, food and crops, bread, carrots, potatoes, honey and bee products, potions, copper blocks and oxidized variants, glowstone and sea lanterns, rails and minecart systems. And then the diamond tier, which is the top stuff, is your enchanted gear, netherite items, shulker boxes, elytras, rockets and fireworks, totems, beacons, rare mob drops like wither skeleton skulls and phantom membranes, prismarine and guardian loot, and end loot, so dragon heads, end rods, purpa, that sort of stuff. So we get 1 diamond tier, 2 gold tier, and 3 iron tier. So,
Little Lally says the top tier in the secret trading hall, I feel. Jellybean says that's pretty cool.
If we do that, then we have to have multiple shops, though.
Jellybean says so my items would be fine.
Probably. I'll just chuck this in as an example permit list. Obviously, we can add more things to this. If we jump on Discord, everyone, I'll just chuck that in here. Oh, wow, it's double-spaced everything. Sorry. Can I edit that? Actually, I'll just remove that. Hold on, delete message. Yes. I'll go back to ChatGPT and say...
I have a diamond tier with totems and then a gold tier for sniffer eggs. Jellybean says and 2 irons for my seeds.
Yeah. Can we recreate the example permit? Just using Discord markup.
Little Lally says so iron will be a farm everyone can make if we use the tier system.
Yeah. Everyone can have their own iron farm, but only one person can sell iron tools and armor. Would we put diamond tools under the gold tier as well, but then enchanted diamond tools under the diamond tier? Or would we just put all diamond tools under the diamond tier?
Jellybean says I would say all diamonds under diamond.
Oh,
Little
hold on,
Lally
it hasn't.
says all under diamond.
Hold on, it hasn't done what I wanted it to do. Hold on, here we go. Let's copy this. Delete that one again. Delete message. There we go. So this is a basic example. If you go to the
Little Lally
rules
says
and
more
ideas.
diamonds can be charged for enchanted ones, right?
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't necessarily have to be diamonds either. You could say, like say if you're running low on something, you could say I want, I don't know, 2 emerald blocks for an enchanted diamond sword or something. This is just a chat GPT list. Meaning if they're out of stock for more than a couple of weeks, they may lose their permit. And you guys set your own prices too. Yes, that's correct, Jellybean. Up to 3, up to 2, and up to 1, yep. Is there anything else you would like to put in those tiers that you would want to be sold at the shops? Does it have food? Oh yeah, food crops. Yep, it does. Sweet. Now too, for the food too, as an example, food and crops could be 6 different permits. Not one person's going to want to do all of the food. Like Jellybean might get the wheat one, and Lali might get the mushroom stew one, and Panda might get the carrot one, and I might get the potato one. And same with seeds as well, I guess. I'm just thankful there's no cucumbers in Minecraft. Or sausages. Hold on, we've got the Farmer's Delight. You can probably make sausages 1 second. 1 moment, please, caller. I can do bacon and eggs, bacon skillet.
Jellybean says you've added Farmer's Delight to the server.
I have. And a special Pat Box mod to make it fully server-side only.
Jellybean says love that.
Barbecue on a stick. What else have we got? Canvas rug. Carrot cake? Ooh,
Jelly
carrot
Bean
cake.
says I would put the dishes under a gold permit.
Yeah, yep. Chocolate pie. A cod roll. Chicken sandwich. Hey, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Egg sandwich. Fruit salad. Hamburger. Honey glazed ham. Horse feed. Honey cookie. Gosh, there's a lot of food in there, isn't there? Melon juice. Instant health regen. Minor instant health. That's cool. Melon popsicle. Mixed salad. Mutton wrap. Oh, nice. Hello. Wait, does Farmer's Delight introduce new crops as well, like onions and cabbages?
Jelly Bean says it's such a cool mod. Jelly Bean says yes.
Ah, okay. I didn't realize that. Pie crust. Roasted mutton chops, roast chicken.
Little Lally says cucumber them. Jelly Bean says you make a cutting board and then chop stuff up.
Ah, okay. Safety net?
Jelly Bean says no, there isn't a cucumber.
Salmon roll. Damn. Shepherd. Oh, shepherd's pie. Hello.
Little Lally says oh good.
Skillet. A skillet has better attack damage and speed than a netherite sword.
Little Lally says don't want people getting happy.
Ooh, steak and potatoes. Oh, these gives
Jelly Bean
buffs.
says the skillet a weapon and it's op.
Stove. Yep. Tomato. Sweet berry cookie. Sweet berry cheesecake. Damn. Hold on, I need to check, 'cause this is supposed to be completely server-side now. Let me load up my other Minecraft. Oh, apparently it's changed. Oh, there we go. Yes, it has changed. Damn, okay. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. This new Minecraft for Windows is weird. Really weird. Ah, my servers are gone. That's weird. I think it's that one. Oh. I think I might have got the port wrong. Gosh, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm just trying to connect on my Bedrock account and see what's going on with the Farmer's Delight stuff. Config geyser. Yeah, 19135. So. Well, it crashed. That is weird. Oh, it crashed when I resized it. Okay. Okay. I can't access them. Yeah, I thought so. The Bedrock players can't see the Farmer's Delight recipes. It just shows up as a key. Can I eat it? Apparently that's a no. I can't eat it. I need to take some damage quickly.
Jellybean says I didn't think it was a server-side mod.
No, Patbox made a patch to make it server-side.
Catherine says, ooh, are the servers back up?
Yeah.
Little Lally says realms are still offline. Seems they fixed Java so far. Jellybean says that's because Java is superior, winking face.
Oh yeah, so it still lets me eat it. It just doesn't show up with the correct icon or anything.
I just finished all my chores, so what good timing.
We might have to take Farmer's Delight off. Bummer. Doesn't work properly for Bedrock players. Works for the Java players, but not the Bedrock players.
Little Lally says we have a mod for the 2 in Bedrock, but can't load it on server.
Ah, okay. No, like, they don't even see the items. Like, I can drop the item to them, and when they pick it up, it just shows up as a file chamber key. Yeah. They can still eat the items, but they can't see what they are. It says item.farmersdelight.bacon_sandwich. But it doesn't do any of the other stuff that it should do.
Jellybean says, did Mama D want Farmer's Delight after watching me struggle to make her VIO?
Yeah.
Jellybean says asterisk VIP.
Yeah, it shows up as a... Hold on, what does it look like in my hand, I wonder? Oh, see, I see the correct item. There. But they just see a trial chamber key. Which is weird. Hold on, what if I drop the whole stack? Let's drop the whole stack and see what happens. Oh yeah, it stacks. So I now have 63 trial chamber keys in my hand, but they're called Farmer's Delight Bacon Sandwich.
Jellybean says haha.
So I guess anyway, back to the permit thing. Oh, Panda sent a voice message. Do I dare listen to it? Hold on, I'll make sure my Discord sound is off.
Little Lally says I got killed by creepers. Ah. Little Lally says it's safe. Jellybean says no, do it.
Another idea that I had as well was if there's like any permits that are left over, what if we did like in a web browser, just look up like a spin the wheel thing, and you can enter your own things and then spin the wheel, and for example, like, you know, like it would be Jellybean's turn and then you'd spin the wheel and whatever it lands on is the permit that she gets, and then you do Lily, and then you do Morgs, and then you do Catherine, and then you do me, and then you do whoever else. Maybe? I'm not sure, but that could be another idea. Yeah.
Jellybean says I'm more into the idea of people choosing their permits.
No, that was for the permits that are left over, Jellybean, for the ones that people don't choose. So we choose the permits that we want to start with, and then for the leftover ones.
Choosing what they'd want to sell and how many items they want to sell. Little Lally says, or we let them pick from the leftovers on what they can build farm-wise.
That's also not a bad idea, yeah.
Jellybean says because some people might only want to sell 1 or 2 things rather than 6.
Yeah.
Little Lally says cause for example I recently started building farms.
Right. So how are we going to... I guess we'll have to have a spreadsheet. To keep track of,
Jellybean says a Google Doc that we can put in the Discord and just writing down what people are selling.
Okay, hold on.
Mischievous Panda says a Google Sheet.
Why, thank you, John T. I get that quite a bit. Let me have a look-see and see what I can come up with quickly. We want to go there. Nope. Oh, there. Gosh.
Little Lally says he is the Temu Jack. The only thing he can't do is sing like the real one.
Or act. Well, I've never really tried acting. Maybe I can, who knows.
Little Lally says a discovery yet to be made.
Yep. Right. Check the Discord, peoples. Lol, it shows people's names as like Anonymous Lemur, Anonymous Otter.
Jellybean says are we adding ourselves or getting a mod or you to do it?
You can just add yourselves for now. I've got everyone can edit at the moment, and once we've got the list, I'll change it to view, and then share it with the people that have
Jellybean says
access.
I better be the otter.
I don't know who's who. Oh, now we've also got an anonymous giraffe. The lemur is currently in C2. The giraffe is currently on A7.
Little Lally says I am too short for the giraffe.
And it's a giraffe, okay. No idea. I'm assuming that's you, Jellybean. I'm in G10, so there we go. Hold on, let's chuck some music back on, shall we? Panda. Hey, we're supposed to be updating a spreadsheet, not seeing on who can click in the same cell everybody else is in, okay?
Mischievous Panda says cellmates.
Oh gosh, what have we done?
Little Lally says that sounded bad.
Right, back to the list. Where's my Discord?
Jellybean says the trouble is we're gonna need more than one line per person.
Oh yeah, this is for each individual. So you have your iron permit.
Jellybean
Three.
says we're selling more than one item.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Kepler Rocket League says we got permits now what?
Yep. Here, I'll do this. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll change it. Where am I? Chrome.
Little Lally says what if item is in same category? Do I need a second line?
Yes.
Kepler Rocket League says do I need a TV license too?
Is that readable? I can't really tell. Hold on. No, I need to make it a bit bigger. Gonna let me edit it or what? hate it how it does this. There we go. All the way down to there, that's fine.
Kepler Rocket League says we squirrels now? Do I need to gather some nuts?
Right. Is that readable? Sort of. It might be better if I put it up the top here. Put it up, oh, I can't put it up there.
Jellybean says yes.
Is that better? Yeah, we can sort of read that now. I've got to do another iron one. What do I want for my second iron one? Oh, I'm so doing for the diamond tier. I'm doing shulkers. We already know that one.
Kepler Rocket League says this feels like I'm in school again with sheets lol. Little Lally says I was just gonna suggest shulkers for you.
Gosh, I can't spell. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Sweet. So yeah, second iron one. Gunpowder or just rockets? No, just rockets. What do you reckon frog lights would come under?
Little Lally says rare mob drop. Jellybean says gold.
Okay, yeah. Hey Crash, for me it's about just before midday, mate. 11:45 in the morning almost.
Jellybean says you can do that as you have one gold left B.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that. I'm also looking at the other stuff that's there. Glowstone, sea lands, rails and minecarts. Honey and bee products? Is anyone doing honey and bee products?
Jellybean says not yet.
I like how they've done it instead of like iron tools and armor. So it means I can have an iron farm, but I can only sell redstone components that have iron in them. That's cool.
Jellybean says, are we doing so everyone can have their own iron farm though?
Yes. Because iron isn't an option that you sell things made from iron.
Kepler Rocket League says need like gold carrots if it's not there.
For my other second iron one, I'm thinking of doing the leather books. Right, I'm also just going to do this and go ZA.
Jellybean says, Victor, you get 3 iron level, 2 gold level, and 1 diamond level.
To start with.
Kepler Rocket League says, okay, noted. Little Lally says, and you don't have to use them all right away.
Well, obviously, for me, I can't start my diamond tier farm until we've killed the dragon, because I need to go to the end, so... Whereas Jellybean could start hers almost straight away if she wanted to.
Kepler Rocket League says, all on black. Jellybean says, I will be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be building a cobblestone farm very quickly, too. Ooh, are we going to have a centralized industrial area? Or is everyone just going to have their farms in their own areas?
Jellybean says, ooh, that sounds cool. Kepler
Yeah, I
Rocket
remember,
League
man.
says, I'd like to note myself for mossy items. Little Lally says, what does that incline? Mischievous Panda says, that's a good idea.
So if we have a specific area to build all of the farms in, I would say if we're going to do that, it should be close to spawn. Like, not super close to spawn, but I mean not thousands of blocks away either.
Mischievous Panda says that way they're all in one place.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Lally says, oh, like a perimeter but each their farm?
Not necessarily a perimeter. Some farms need perimeters because certain farms
Kepler
need
Rocket
different...
League says, yeah, have like permitted areas.
Because certain farms require certain items too. Like, as an example, flower farms have to be built in specific biomes. Ink farms, like squid ink farms and glow ink farms, have to be built in specific areas. Copper farms have to be built in specific areas. So there will obviously will be limitations to that. But for things like iron farms, tree farms, that sort of stuff, they can get built pretty much anywhere. We should have an area. Well, everyone can have their own iron farm at their base. That's fine.
Jellybean says, I can't see the Farmer's Delight items either be by the way.
Okay, I'll have to remove it then.
Kepler Rocket League says kinda needs to be in a very simple farm area.
Yeah. I'm thinking since no one's like super close, there's a big... I think actually that's mangrove, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's mangrove. Bugger. I was going to say there's a big flat area, but no, that's mangroves. Get up there. Oh, my shaders are on. There we go. Like, why is my FPS so low? Where's spawn? Where'd spawn? This way. What about over here? Is this a big flat area?
Kepler Rocket League says my area is flat, but it's far out. Little Lally says sheet is over it.
All right,
Jellybean
thank you.
says if people are building farms for their permits, would it be in that area?
Yeah, I think so. For the permitted farms, yeah, that would be the idea. Did I remove the Chrome from everyone? No, I've got to do this one too. Hold on. Chrome and... Chrome. There we go. I'm just looking for a big flat area where we can build. We can have an area specific just for building the permanent farms. No, I'm good, thanks, mate.
Jellybean says, wouldn't people just because to take stuff then?
No, because we'll have a claim block there, and only people with permits will be added to the claim block. Either that or everyone builds their own farms. I don't know what we're going to do there. Like wherever they want to build them, I mean. There is quite a big, large, open, flat area here.
And we will need to sign an oath of not stealing from other farms.
Hey, Munkin. Yeah, it's a fake mod. Sword of the Cosmos,
Little
yeah.
Lally says, even if it is a rule already.
Yeah.
Jellybean says, I would say have centralized farms for common things like iron and concrete.
Yeah, and like a sand duper and stuff like that, yep. So we have a big flat area here, which is only... Where am I? World spawn. About 1,500 blocks from world spawn. And there's a village there next to it too, which is good. I mean, for the Nether Highway...
Jellybean says, but then if people want to build more intricate farms, they can build it near them?
Yeah, this is just for the...
Jellybean says, thinking of lagging up an area.
Yeah, this is just for the permit farms. Obviously, since I'm doing redstone, I have to build mine where the witch huts are, so I don't have a choice. It has to go over there. But there's a big area here, so we could even have... Because it's such a big flat area, we could have, you know, hold on, where's that sheet? Give me a sec. Let me bring the sheet back up so I can see who's doing what again. So as an example, I'm doing cobblestone and stone bricks and stuff, so I would have my cobblestone farm in this area.
Jellybean says, same with my ominous potion farm.
Yeah, certain things have to go in certain areas. That's understandable, yeah. The other reason I like this particular area is it has a nice big river running through the middle of it, so which means we could drain a part of the river and build a squid ink farm there too if we wanted to. What else is there anything else close to spawn that's...
Catherine says, I have no idea what resource I want to sell. The only one I can think of is wood.
Yeah, but you can pick which type of wood
Little
too.
Lally says yes, since we use signs a lot. Catherine says, but to my understanding, wood won't be a permit?
No, it is. It's on the list in the Discord. Logs and planks. But you have to choose a wood type. So you don't just get all of them, you pick which wood type. Like you might want to do spruce and Jellybean might want to do pale oak. Or maybe you can do a couple. Like as an example, I can do a farm that does pale oak and dark oak. And then you could do a farm that
Catherine
does
says, oh, I see.
oak, birch and spruce or something. And that would be one permit. Oh, well, Panda bet us to the dark oak and pale oak, so that's gone already.
Catherine says, could I pick mangrove, crimson and the other nether wood type?
Yes. What is it? It's mangrove, crimson, and what's the other one? Warped.
Catherine says I can't find the link. Which channel is it in?
It's in the rules and ideas for new season.
Jellybean says you need a name for your shop, Catherine.
Right, I'm just gonna sort the list again, guys. There we go. Wait, what? It didn't sort all of
Catherine
it. What?
says lol, it got filtered. What would you rather but would?
Why is it not sorting? Let's do that then. Why is it not sorting everything like it should do? Weird. There we go. No, it's removed it again. What the heck? There we go. Gosh, it's being a pain. Oh, I see. I have to select it all when I select the filter, otherwise it doesn't grab it all.
Little Lally says mushroom stems would fall under what tier?
Iron. They would be a wood type or a tree type, so iron.
Little Lally says okay, thank you.
No worries. How do I view the filters that are already there? Ah, it doesn't matter. We'll just wait for it to come. A temporary filter. Right, iron, gold, iron. So I can do one more iron. Okay, sweet. And I can do one more gold. Yeah, one more iron and one more gold. Okay. What else we got on the list? And what do I want on the second gold one? Hunter and Slim. Hello. Didn't you say it was your birthday the other day too? Hello. I might do the honey and bee products. And then I need to do another iron. How are you, Hunter?
Little Lally says that shop will be popular.
Yep.
Little Lally says very early too. Little Lally says we need that wax.
Yeah, I know. That'll be the first one I build. The honey block one will come afterwards. I'll do the wax one first. So I've done my 2 honey. I've done my 2 golds. Need 1 more iron. Didn't someone want to do wool?
Little Lally says might build a little hut not too far from spawn laughing face.
Not a bad idea.
Little Lally says panda.
Okay.
Jellybean says panda was doing wool.
Cool. Oh yeah, it's at the top. Sorry, my bad. Yep, I see it now. Panda has the best name for her shop.
Catherine says, can my gold be moss carpet and moss blocks?
Victor's already claimed the moss stuff.
Jellybean says it was fleece police.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna waypoint, create
Catherine
waypoint.
says, dang, I tried to dibs that yesterday.
Oh, okay. Dee's cherry biome tour has been flagged. That's Dee's area there.
Jellybean says boo.
Hello. Ooh, Essentials is playing up.
Jellybean says, wait, why is my costume not showing YP?
Because Essentials isn't working. When I try and do mine, it says Essentials network error, unable to establish connection with Essentials network.
Jellybean says, N-O-O-O-O-O.
Okay,
Little Lally says that is what I usually see.
I think, maybe, I don't know, Jellybean. Didn't Victor say he, oh, but Catherine said yesterday she wanted the moss, did she? Okay, hold on, let me go back through the chat, hold on, Catherine, Jellybean,
Catherine says, what class would bamboo and sugarcane? Catherine says, oh no, don't worry about it, B.
Okay.
Catherine says, I don't mind. Jellybean says iron.
Bamboo would be a wood type, so that's fine, yep. Sugarcane would be... What would sugarcane come under?
Catherine says iron as well.
Yeah, sugarcane would be a
Lally says
food type, so it would be a gold.
Jellybean says iron, that's an easy one.
Okay, yeah, iron's fine then. That's fine, yeah.
Jellybean says I would class it as iron as it's such a simple farm.
Yeah, that's fine, yep.
Lally says, so the iron tier we use iron as currency?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe. I guess that's why they have it set that way. I never actually thought of that.
Jellybean says no, you can get the price to whatever you like. Jellybean says, but yeah, maybe.
I mean, that does sort of make sense, having iron for the iron tiers, gold for the gold tiers, and then diamond for the diamond tiers.
Catherine says, are the permits going to be full season thing, or until everyone gets established?
For the first 3 months or so, Catherine, and then after that you can build whatever farms you want.
Little Lally says, or rather we will see how it goes.
Probably, yeah, that's why I said 3 months or so, yeah.
Catherine says, sweet, was just curious, smiley face. Little Lally says, you say it right after I send it for TTS to say it, laughing face.
Yep. Who's doing classes? No. Alright, so I've got 2 iron, 2 gold, 1 diamond.
Catherine says, has anyone claimed rockets? And what tier would they be?
No, okay, we want it that way. Oh, that's mucked everything up. Hold on. Let me undo that. There we go. Rockets are a diamond tier, I think.
Jellybean says
diamond
rockets
tier.
are diamond tier.
I think everyone will just be doing their own rockets, Catherine. And how's it going? I mean, you can still have a shop for them, that's fine.
Catherine says sweet. Jellybean says, didn't we say we were going to have a custom rocket trader?
Yeah, to start with, yeah.
Little Lally says, yeah, I am a lazy crafter too.
To start with, we'll have a...
Jellybean says at spawn. Little Lally says might buy them.
To start with, we'll have a rocket trader at spawn. So what have we got now for iron? Oh, Catherine, you also wanted what was it? Bamboo and sugarcane. How's it going, Joga? How are ya? Joga? Yeah, Joga. How are ya? Why do I hear someone building around me? Hello? Aw, thank you. He's my friend. Are you from Brazil?
Catherine says Morgs is asking if iron is taken. If it's not, can she have the farm?
No, iron is not on the permit list. Things made with iron are on the permit list, but everyone can have their own iron farm.
Little Lally says iron is a currency. Catherine says, can she have sugarcane and bamboo as her iron?
Oh, yeah, I thought you wanted that one, but yeah, that's fine. I can change that to Morgs.
Catherine says Im just on FaceTime with her at the moment. She's on her way to work, haha.
Yeah, all good. Sorry, is survival? Oh no, the world I'm on at the moment is a creative test world, man. Look at all my friends. That's probably a bit too much. I'll do oak, spruce.
Catherine says ooh is a blaze rods and powder taken. Mischievous Panda says you have friends?
I do have friends. Blaze rods would be under potions, probably. Well, it'd be gold tier, but no, it's not taken. You can have that one if you want to. Is that for you or for Morgs, Catherine?
Catherine says yes, please. Catherine says me.
Wait. Oak, spruce. What else should I do? Birch? Yeah, I'll do birch as well. Slash birch. Cat Matt Black, thank you for the heart, me.
Cat Matt back says hola amigos.
Hello. Oh, it's you. User for. Hello.
Cat Matt back says it is I, user.
How are you going?
Cat Matt back says I'm going good, heading off to work soon.
Just a few copper columns there.
Jellybean says I have created an army.
What happens if I start right-clicking them all with an axe?
Cat Matt back says I see some progress on the new season. I'm excited to watch.
There we go. Now I have friends. Hello, friends. Don't fall. Oh no, they're falling.
Logan says good afternoon, B.
Afternoon.
Logan says what are these?
Copper golems.
Little Lally says the sorting helper we all have been waiting for. Jellybean says these are my babies. Jellybean says I gave birth to them all.
And half of them have fallen down to the ground.
Logan says jelly babies.
Jelly babies.
Little Lally says they are searching for the copper chest. Little Lally says it's gonna stay open.
Yep.
Mischievous Panda says who's calling my wife baby.
Move it.
Little Lally says Panda, you missed the birth.
Watch this, guys. Oh wow, it's done 3 stacks already. Oh, 6 stacks. Damn.
Mischievous Panda says it, little Lally, no, I was here, lol.
Right, has everyone finished with the spreadsheet? I think Catherine and Morg still have some more stuff to pick.
Jellybean says, I'm done. I don't want any more permits.
Okay. I've got all of mine. I've got 3 iron, 2 gold, and a diamond, so I'll be good.
Little Lally says, me too. I can't sell any more than that. Cat Matt back says, what's the permits for?
For our shops
Little
at
Lally
spawn.
says, I might need to modify my shop.
This is going to be server spawn here. There we go.
Jellybean says, ooh Lally, mushroom stems is a good shout. Little Lally says, yeah, thought about you when I picked that one.
So this is going to be one of the emerald traders and maybe the rocket trader.
Do mushroom blocks too.
These ones are custom villager shops. And then over here, these are all going to be user shops where we can put our own stuff in to sell.
Little Lally says yes.
My user shop's going to be over here. Oh, someone put red carpet there. Cool. Oh, permit.
Logan says, do you know when we start?
Not yet, Logan. I'm hoping tonight, but we'll see how we go, dude. Right, anyway, I'll be back in a sec, peeps.
Little Lally says, okay, my iron and gold towers are full. Little Lally says, push him, Jelly. Little Lally says, into the lava. Cat Matt back says, hit B. Cat Matt back says, sizzle sizzle. Little Lally says, such a shame we can't push up and down. Jellybean says, warm bath. Little Lally says you did it. Little Lally says you can hear him getting cooked. Jellybean says better view from up here. Little Lally says lava slip and slide. Cat Matt Back says is he taking the kids to the pool right now? Jellybean says bouncy lava jail. Jellybean says whoops. Jellybean says he wasn't in creative mode. Cat Matt Back says cluck cluck. Little Lally says rip Lichling.
I know it was Lali's idea. Why can't I open it? Oh, there we go. Mwahahaha.
Little Lally says, can I please be added to the claim?
No, no. Yep. Hold on. I gotta figure out which claim to add you to. Give me a sec. Is this, we're doing just the one big claim?
Cat Matt
No.
Back says your second is over B.
This one here, I think. Right now, Lally.
Little Lally says ISM on.
I'm just mucking around at the creative spawn site for our new server.
Jellybean says, is this going to be part of your shop?
Probably. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Radio peeps. I might jump off stream soon, I'm getting hungry. Not much. Right.
Jellybean says, have a good afternoon, B.
No worries. I'm gonna go make some food soon.
Jellybean says, catch you in the morning, smiley face.
Yeah, which is
Little
later
Lally
tonight for
says,
me.
see you later.
No worries. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna work on my shop and stuff off stream, and then we'll start getting ready for the new server launch. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. See you later.